All right, so we saw a recipe and we're trying it. I made pickled jalapeños. So we were looking for a way to use them because we have a lot of pickled jalapeños. And I found a recipe for pickled jalapeno chicken empanada. I left two out to fry them because the empanadas that I have had in the past have been majority fried. So I wanted to see how these turned out fried. And I used two different cheeses. I used a cheddar and I used cojita. And you're just gonna go ahead and be our taste tester because I don't eat meat.
Okay, where am I starting?
All right, so we have, I think the cheddar is gonna be on the left side, and then the cojita is gonna be on the right, I believe. And then the fried ones are whichever they are. Normally, you're not gonna just fork and knife an empanada.
No, I'm not.
But
That's not the cheddar.
so it's the cojita cheese, yeah.
Is that corn?
No, there's no corn.
Really?
Yeah. There's no vegetables except for the pickled jalapenos. I followed the actual recipe. I didn't try and make it healthy.
It tastes like corn. Even has a texture of corn in there.
How?
I don't know, but it's delicious.
All right. And cheddar would be on that side, I think. Now that we know that cheddar's on the left.
It's very flaky. The crust is delicious. It's got a sweetness, the white cheese.
There was a note on the recipe that the actual crust is from an Epicurious recipe, and she just adapted it to work in this recipe. I'm not exactly sure if it's a traditional empanada type of crust, especially since, you know, depending on Mexican, Venezuelan, Puerto Rican, whatever kind of empanada you're eating, they're gonna have different crusts.
That's a night and day difference in the taste.
Really? Just the change in the cheese? Which cheese do you prefer?
I don't have a preference. They're both delicious.
They're both delicious. All right.
The other cheese, it tastes more traditional.
Okay.
This one tastes more like a taquito you would buy at the store.
Okay. All right. Cool. So you're gonna go ahead and try the fried variety.
Already it looks more dry on the inside. This is the cheddar. The outside's not as flaky.
Yeah.
It's soggy in the middle.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Well, that's why the majority, I followed the recipe. I just wanted to see what would happen if you fried them.
Inside tastes different. You could taste the oil. It tastes greasy. And it's not as flaky. And this is the traditional.
Well, it's just cojita cheese.
You can see that it's a lot more soggy in the middle here.
Yeah, like it's the cojita cheese. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't even call this a traditional recipe. Like if you're looking for a traditional empanada recipe, I don't think this is it, honestly. But is it a delicious recipe? Because we saw it and we're trying it.
I like the fried better than the baked of the, was it the
Cojita? The white
cojita cheese?
Yeah.
Cheddar baked better than fried.
Okay. But like the different cheeses are really transformative.
I also think it's the shape of it, because this one has a thicker inside, and it, just the way it's fried, the outsides taste different. This one's actually a little flakier. These, I like the outside of the baked much better, much more flavor. You don't get the grease in the frying, but the inside, I like the cojita cheese of the fried the best. So I would definitely make these again.
So
These are delicious.
It's a good recipe. It's very amendable to working with what you may have in the kitchen. It's easily workable.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you can use different cheeses. You know, if you've got some fry oil left over from something else, you can fry them if you want to. Baking them definitely does not make them any healthier. There is a stick and a half of butter in there.
But it does taste better.
Yeah.
And the crust is so much better.
Okay. Because we're trying new things. I'm trying to be a better cook. When my children flamed me last year when we were evacuated because of the flooding. Remember we were staying at Jeremy. Mom's not a good cook. I'm trying. I'm learning.
This sauce is from the Hot Sauce of the Month review. It's delicious.
Really good on it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we saw it. We tried it. We gonna keep it?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna keep it.
In fact, 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. All right.
Mm-hmm.
First saw it, tried it, and I get 2 thumbs up. This took me 5 hours to make, and I would grade it an intermediate recipe. If you're like a beginner cook,
The 5 hours, to be fair though, was
yeah, there was 2 hours of time where it was in the ice box, and I went ahead and went outside and watered
thawing
the
out
plants
the
and
chicken
stuff.
and letting the dough rise.
Mm-hmm. Not rise. It was just chilling in the
Okay.
fridge.
Chilling the dough and defrosting the chicken. That's what a big chunk of the time was.
Yeah, but actual like physical hands-on work, I would say there was about 3.5 hours of actual doing.
Mm-hmm. Delicious and worth it.
So I was gonna make a vegetarian version to try, but it just seemed like a lot of extra work I didn't want to do. Ken Deuce eat it,
Yes.
so it's not too spicy. Yes, Ling, you can eat it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and feed the kids.
Thanks for watching.